Alright, hello everybody. Today, that was really loud if you heard it in the camera. We're going to be looking at some 150 watt bulbs. There's three different brands here. There's a Phillips, there's a American, and there's a General Electric. One of these is going to go or be tested in a lamp inside, and putting it in a lamp like this over here. We'll try it with this one, obviously. But I have my dimmer. I finally found it. I didn't know where it was forever. This is my dimmer thing here. So first thing we're going to do is slide this out of the way and look at these bulbs. This is the one I'm probably going to put in the lamp. This is a supposedly 10,000 hours American 130 volt lamp. This one is made in the United States. This one is probably the most used of all of them. I don't know which is brightest. We're going to try and figure that out too. The camera will tell us. So let's see if it's... Oh. Okay. Alright, I figured that out. Okay. Slide this over here. This is our 130 volt bulb, but you can see the filament is kind of on that side of the bulb. I'm going to try and dim it down so you can get a look. The filament itself, that's about, I'll put it at half. That's half right there. You can see the filament is a M shape. It goes, you might be able to tell what it looks like. I'm going to try and get it to where you can. This makes some noise, but I don't know which one of these to put in the lamp. I don't know if you can still buy these. I have to look at the... I know you can get 200 watt bulbs, but I don't want to put a 200 watt bulb in the lamp. That's a little much, I think. So that's it for this one. We'll set this to the side here. We'll go ahead and look at this one now. This is our Phillips. This one's made in China. This actually will probably be the one because it's a Chinese bulb. Does that one say the lumens on it at 130 volts? I don't see it. I don't see anything with the lumens. This will probably maybe be the one. The other one over there is a nice General Electric, so I don't really want to put that in there. We'll dim it all the way down. We'll switch it on and... Ooh. This one is definitely brighter than the other one, but this is a 420 volts. This one has a more up and down style of filaments. This is driving me nuts that it moves around so much. It's gonna wreck the bulb. So we have a $2,620 lumens. Does this one say? This one doesn't say. So this one might end up being the one. I don't know if this is considered soft white, or this is probably not quite the soft white, but that one's brighter than that one, and this one is from China, and the other one isn't. So this one might be our lamp. I don't know if you can still buy these at the dollar store. You might be able to. Here's our... So we'll look at this one real quick. The base, nothing down there. The filament is probably up and down in this. The bulb itself is pretty good, and the etch on this one is... This is a Canada bulb, but etch on this one is a little weak. So let's pop it in there. We'll put it on its lowest settings. This one does have a up and down vertical filament, and this one produces the best light of all of them. If you can still buy them, this is the kind you could buy. So this would be the one I would put in the lamp for momentarily. we can look. I want to look real quick. I have on here, if you can, I probably have. Give me a second. We'll just let you look at that. Right here. So these are, yeah, they don't have 150 watt bulbs. They have 200 watt bulbs, but it does not appear that they have 150 watt bulbs. Now look at the filament in there. That's bad. It's probably what'll make the lamp die, or this bulb. So that's why I'm doing this too. And so we have a lamp right there. We'll test the bulbs in the lamp. We'll do this one first, then the Phillips, then that one, and see which one produces the most light in the lamp. So I'm going to get started on doing that now. So I'm going to put this bulb in the lamp first. So let's remove the lamp shade. We're going to unscrew this little thing here. Set it to the side. Now, this is not the lamp that this is going in. This isn't going in my lamp. I wish it was. I mean, I might. We'll put this 150 watt bulb lamp in the lamp, and they all should fit. If they don't, that's bad. This is all the maximum wattage for this lamp is 150. This bulb was kind of weirdly designed, too. We're just going to set the lamp shade on there, as it would be. We'll shut all this off and turn that on. That produces a nice amount of light. All right. We will remove that back off of there. That was probably really short for you watching the video. We're going to do the Phillips next. So I got the Phillips. Whichever one produces the best light is the one we're going to use, because I have several 150 watt bulbs, and I just need brighter light. And that one actually might be the one, because it's a Chinese bulb for one thing. It's not worth anything to me. No, what I wanted to do was we have one more left, and then I'll say what I wanted to do with the lamp, but I might actually be able to do it now that I have this piece. It might fit on the other lamp. I don't know, though. We'll put this on. Whichever one, I think. This one will last a really long time, though. One's probably the dimmest. So here I'm going to go on and tell you guys what I wanted to do. It's the shade on the lamp is bigger. I still don't know which one I want to put in there for sure. But what I wanted to do was, I had these goofy CFL bulbs. I wanted to use one of these. See if I can get it to go in there without taking the thingamahooskit off of there. We'll loosen it up a little bit and see if it'll fit now. I wanted to put one of these in the lamp, but they don't fit. These are supposedly 150 watt equivalent, but they don't work, so I can't use them because they won't fit in the bulb, in the socket. They don't fit. No matter what I do. Now, what's in the lamp currently is a bulb just like this. We'll put this in here and Let it warm up for just a second. We'll put the shade on it and let it warm up for just a second. This is what I currently have in the lamp. You can see how dim it is compared to what it should be. Now, if we look down in there at the bulb, these are brand new. It's still pretty cold, but that's not usable light to begin with. Is a thing, too. We'll find our little... See, I can't even see where I put the little thing that screws on the lampshade with that one. Right here. But they slowly warm up. Now, I have some older ones, but we're just going to put a 150 watt incandescent in there. Now, I have 150 watt LEDs, but I don't like them. So, I'm not going to put the LEDs in there if I don't like them. There's 2 lamps in the living room. I think we're either going to go with the GE or the Phillips. It'll probably be the Phillips bulb. I think I have more than one of these. I'm going to bring them both in. I don't know which one I have more than one of, but that's the one I'm going to put in there. So it could be either of these, but this American one is not going in the lamp, unless it goes in the other one. But it would last a really long time if I did. So I could put one of them in the lamp, but I don't know. That's just rambling on at this point. I'm going to end the video. Thank you for watching. Real quick. This is how warmed up the bulb is in that time it's been. I don't know how long it's been. Thank you for watching. Have a great rest of the day.